this is
Anna.
and
Baby Carol.
Baby Carol. And thank you so much for joining us for our book break today. Now she's a little noisy. Can I turn her off?
Yes.
Okay. Baby Carol is a baby alive doll, and she is a tad noisy. We're gonna just do a quick turn off. So I'm gonna share with you today. Hi, Laura. I'm gonna share with you today a couple books that are kind of hidden gems. They can easily be overlooked. Hi, Whitney. Hi, Carmen. So I just want to make sure that you guys know about them, because you guys are like the faithful Usborne lovers. So I want you to make sure that you know about these great books. Now, over in my VIP group, I shared last week during story time a book that I can't sell to you, but it is so good. So I wanted to share it here too, and I really hope that you'll try to find it. I can't tell you where, but you can find it lots of places. We just don't sell it anymore. It's out of print, so you have to get it used. But it is so good. So really quickly, hi Carmen, hi Shelly, hi Brianna. This is the book. I know Heather got it. Dougal the Garbage Dump Bear. You guys, we used to sell this book, but it just went out of print. It is so good. Do you remember Dougal? Don't you love Dougal?
Yes.
Oh, it's just the best bedtime story about sharing a lesson about sometimes bad things happen and it turns out just fine. So, oh, it's so good. But I can sell it to you. So go find it, Dougal. Okay. So now I want to share with you some books, like I said, that are really easy to overlook. So this first book really was my favorite, kind of still is my favorite Usborne book ever. And if you've been watching for a while, then you probably know what it is. It is You Choose. You Choose by Nick Sherratt and Pippa Goodhart. And the reason why I love this book, hi Shelly, you say hi to Shelly? She said hi. Her baby's saying hi to you, Shelly. That's Carol. We call her Christmas Carol because she got her for Christmas. All right, so I want to show you You Choose and why I love You Choose. Now, when I started Usborne almost 5 years ago, crazy, almost 5 years ago, you were just 3. You were itty bitty. This is the book that I would always show in my home parties. Back then, all we did was home parties. Isn't that crazy? Now so much is online. But back then, and I would show You Choose in all of my home parties just because it is so unique. You're not going to find another book like this. So let's talk about You Choose. Hi, Heather. I just mentioned you, Heather. I just said how you got Dougal. We talked about Dougal for a second. I said that you got it. Let me know if you like Dougal. I love it. And Miss Carmen's here. Hi, Carmen. All right, so let's talk about You Choose. This is a book that you do not read to your kids. It's a book that you talk about with your kids. For instance, if you could go anywhere, where would you go? And there is literally every place that you can think of is on here. So you're cuddled up at night or you're cuddled up for story time and you're looking through and your child says, oh, I would love to go see that dinosaur. And you go, great, why? So then you start that dialogue with your child. Why do you want to see the dinosaur? What other animals do you like? So it's just a really great way to get the conversation started. And I know as a busy mom, I don't get nearly enough of those sweet conversations with my kids that I want. So that's why I love this book. This is my favorite page. Who would you like for friends and family? And just everything is on here. And Anna, when you were little, when we would read this book and you were little, you would always pick that guy. And do you know what you would say?
What?
She would say, "That's Daddy." I'm like, "What? That's not Daddy." But every time she'd go, "That's Daddy." Like, oh my goodness. So it's just so much fun. And every kind of house. What kind of house What kind of house would you stay in? Every kind of house you can imagine. And then your child picks one, and then you follow up with, well, why? Why did you choose that one? What makes that one special? And then again, you're talking. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, Miss Shelley says we're matching. I didn't even realize that. We are matching. Look at our colors. Our colors are about the same. Oh, and let's see, baby Carol. Oh, we're all matching today. Shelly, we didn't even notice that. Maybe you just meant that Anna and baby were matching, but they match too. Christine loves You Choose. I'm so glad. Heather, okay, you haven't got Dougal yet because at your parents' house. Well, as soon as you get it, girl, you let me know how you like it. All right, so I love this book just because, every single thing, what kind of house, what would you put in the house, what kind of pet would you have, what kind of clothes would you wear, what kind of bed would you have. At the end, that's a great way that it winds down, as it said, and when you felt tired, or when you got tired and felt like a snooze, where would you sleep? You choose. Good night. Isn't that great? So it has a different ending really every time. The story's different every time. Hi, Patty. So good to see you, girl. So I wanted to share this one with you just because it's not new, and there's so many great new books that some of the hidden gems, as we like to call them, can easily be skipped over. So You Choose. Now, a new title that came out is You Choose in Space. What? You Choose in Space. Oh my goodness. The sequel, because every good book needs a sequel. You Choose in Space. And it has it's by the same people. Look at that. A new story every time. What will you choose? That's a little nod to the original we just saw. Hi, Erin. So we'll just do a quick little look-see. And look, we're off on an amazing trip. Choose a job aboard the ship. You pick this one. What do you pick, Anna? Tell us what you pick.
This one.
This one, why would you pick this one? She picked the one that was swimming. Why would you pick that?
Because I like swimming and I do it a lot.
You and Daddy swim a lot. What's your favorite part about swimming?
Going underwater.
Going underwater. Do you open your eyes underwater?
I have goggles.
You have goggles. That's right. She loves to swim. And look at this one. Take a look around. What can you see? Where in the strange city would you most like to be? All right, Anna, pick one more. Where would you like to be? We have a library, movie, shopping center, cafe, school, stadium. What would you like to go see? The movies! What's your favorite movie?
My favorite one of all?
Yeah.
I'm thinking A Dog's Way Home.
A Dog's Way Home. Okay, her daddy had to take her to see that because I'm a crier and I just boo-hooed at the preview. I said, I'm not going to go see that. You're going to have to go see that with your dad. And so Daddy took you, huh? But yeah, you like movies. Okay, and great little ending. Zoom! We're off into space once more. Can read it. Is it home time or shall we explore? So fun. So here is a super fun sequel. If you liked You Choose, oh, friends, you got to get this one too. This is next. Put this on your wish list. You need it. Carmen, okay, Miss Carmen said she would cry at the dog movie too. We're twinsies, Miss Carmen. I just can't. I cry everything. I mean, happy things, I cry. Sad things, I cry. That's just who I am, huh?
And scary things, Mommy gets scared.
Yes, we don't watch a lot of scary things. Okay, the last book I wanted to share with you on our fun book break today. Oh, and I didn't tell you why Anna is home. She's normally not home with me, but she is homesick today. She got sent home from school yesterday. She's already had the flu. That was 2 weeks ago. And then Mary got the stomach virus, but it skipped us. But now Anna just has a cold. So she'll be able to go back to school tomorrow, but we're just kind of hanging out today, just kind of resting, drinking lots of fluids. Whitney, you don't own either one. I'm telling you, Grant would love those. Love those. See, Carmen, yes, I'm just a crier. I just have a tender heart. If we were Care Bears, Heather and Carmen, we would be tender heart bears, wouldn't we? Oh, Miss Carmen says feel better soon. All right, this one, you guys, I'm sure you guys all know about Farmyard Tales, but just in case you don't, in case you're new, if you're new to Usborne, welcome. We're so glad that you've discovered our great books, but you gotta see this one. So Usborne has been around, oh goodness, we're celebrating 30 years this year. 30 years in the U.S., over 40 in England, where Mr. Usborne lives. There is a Mr. Usborne, Peter Usborne. And so we've been in the U.S. This is our 30th year. And this book has been around the whole time. Carmen loves Cartwright books. Oh my goodness. And so if you are fans of the Farmyard Tales family, the Boot family, you might have seen a post I did letting you know that the kids are coming back. So the illustrator, Stephen Cartwright, he passed away, but they got an artist who is doing the illustrations that look like his, with just a little bit of his own touch in there. But look at this. So this book, been around 30 years. It has 20 stories. Look at this, 20 different stories. And they're just sweet, they're simple, you know, nothing that's gonna keep a kid awake at night. Look at the town, look at the little map of the town. It's so great, so great. And look, Pig Gets Stuck. Pig Gets Stuck. Do you like Pig Gets Stuck?
Yes.
Yes, Pig Gets Stuck. And each story starts out the exact same way. This is Apple Tree Farm. This is Mrs. Boot, the farmer. She has 2 children called Poppy and Sam and a dog called Rusty. I can read it with my eyes closed. It's so good. It's so good. And another thing about this book, you can see that it has like words up here and down here. Yeah.
I'm reading to my baby.
And you're reading to your baby. Show them real quick which book you're reading to your baby. Show them real quick. Jump Around, a new title. She's reading her baby. I love that you're reading. So this is called a dual reader. You'll see we have a few of these. This top line is an easier reading level than the bottom. So if you have someone who's just learning to read, like Anna could probably read this top line, but she can't quite read this bottom line. So we would sit together, she'd read the top, get some practice in, I'd read the bottom, and then there's a hidden little duck, look, on every page for them to find too. So even if you have someone who's not a reader yet, maybe a toddler, they can be looking for the duck while you and your older child read the story. It's so great. It's so great. And the same characters go all through the book. They have these little, look at it, look. They have these little sweet adventures, the same Boot family, just so sweet. Oh my goodness. Well, Whitney, you have the train stories. The train stories are the last few books in the last few stories in here. So there you'll get a little bit of the same, but oh, they're so good. It's so good. And it comes with a CD that's read by a guy. Y'all, I swear, could have been in Downton Abbey. Could have been in Downton Abbey. That British accent and their sound effects. It's so good. It's like I used to have the CD read you to sleep. I used to play it when you were falling to sleep. Do you remember that?
I was 3.
Yeah, you were 3 and 4 when you were 3 and 4. This was one of the first books. Actually, let me tell you what. I joined Usborne almost 5 years ago, 5 years in March, and I joined because this book was part of the kit. So they had a special, you know, sometimes we have specials. There's actually a new consultant joining special that starts tomorrow. You can get the new consultant mini kit for $50. It's actually a special kit. It's not the same kit that that you see. It's a different kit, but I'll share that with you in a little bit. Anyway, $50 to join. No minimums, no inventory. It's nice, y'all. Anyway, but this was part of the kids special, and I was like, I have got to have that book. So I joined. So I love that one. It's $24.99, but it lasts forever. And if you're on Instagram, you might have seen, what's her name? You don't know her. Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Garner apparently does a story time with her dog. I don't know. I'm not on Instagram. It makes me feel old that I really don't know Instagram. I just don't. But everyone was, sharing it, and Jennifer Garner read this book with her dog. I don't know. Pretty cool that she liked it. Okay. So yes, Winnie wants to know about the kit special. I will share that. I have some pictures to share because I don't have all the books here, but it is $50 and it's just for February. And let me tell you what about the kit. So my husband works for NASA. He's a government contractor. He doesn't work exactly for the government, but he works for a company that works for the government. So during the shutdown, I talked about it a little bit in my VIP group, Special Peeps. He was at home. He was out of work during the government shutdown. No back pay because he's not official government. He's a contractor, so no back pay. He had to use his vacation days, leave without pay. I mean, y'all, it was a scary time. Also, too, because we didn't know when it would stop. Like, he was trying to get a job at Lowe's, job at McDonald's. He was delivering food for Uber Eats. I mean, and so many other people were here too, because we live in Huntsville, so it's a big Department of Defense, military government city. So like, you would have NASA, contractors delivering your food because they were out of a job. It was crazy. So thankfully, the government reopened, so he's back to work. But during that time, it was over a month. During that time, the government was shut down. It was like we were living off of savings and Usborne money. And when I started Usborne, I didn't do it because I wanted a career. I had little kids. I wanted the books and I wanted some fun money. I wanted to go to Disney World. That was what my goal was, to get books for my kids and to go on a family vacation once a year. And we're able to do that. But in, almost 5 years, it's turned into like, hey, I can support my family for a little bit. Not for a long time, not making that much, but, we could get by because of this book business. And, we've recently had the washing machine go out, and we could get another one because of my book money. So all these little things that, maybe you're thinking, I don't need Usborne. I don't need a job. Well, maybe you don't, but I didn't need one either, but I'm really glad that I had this when times got tough. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't know. Yes, you can. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. So if you're interested in the kit, be sure to come over to my VIP group. I'll share more details there, and I'll post some pictures here too. But most of all, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And also, we're going to read this book, the whole entire book, Steve, Terror of the Seas, over in my VIP group in just a few minutes. So hop on over for Steve, Terror of the Seas. Yeah, you want to say bye? Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye. I hope you see my baby in the next episode.
Okay. Bye, everyone.